Science Assessment Task by Simon Taylor. My endangered animal is the northern quoll. The scientific name for the northern quoll is the Drosirus halicarnata. It is also known as the native cat. The classification of the northern quoll goes as the kingdom animal, phylum chordate, class mammal, infraclass marsupialia, order Dacimorphia, family Dasyuridae, genus Dasyuris. Habitat and distribution of the northern quoll. The northern quoll's original habitat is Queensland, found from the Cookstown to Rockhampton. It is found across the rocky areas, eucalyptus forests, woodlands, sandy lowlands, beaches, and shrublands. The northern quoll's role in the ecosystem works to reduce the impacts of cats by improving ground cover. This is done by implementing fire management to reduce the frequency of extensive late-season fires and to control the feral herbivores. The northern quoll in the food chain. This goes as the plant, the producer, gets eaten by the insects, the primary consumers. Then the insects are eaten by the frogs, the secondary consumers. The frogs are then eaten by the northern quoll and birds, the tertiary consumers. And the northern quoll and birds get eaten by the falcons and eagles, the carnivores. The northern quoll on a food web goes as the dirt gets eaten by worms, and the worms get eaten by birds, and the birds get eaten by falcons. The plants get eaten by insects, the insects get eaten by the birds and frogs. The frogs are eaten by the northern quoll are eaten by the falcons and eagles. What would happen if the northern quoll was not in the food web? If the northern quoll was taken out of the food web, the population of frogs would rise, leaving there to be less insects for the birds to feed on, and the plants would increase because there would be less insects to feed on the plants. The reason that the northern quoll are endangered. The northern quoll is led to almost extinction because of their unbalanced diet. After the cane toads accelerated from a rapid rate, leaving some of the northern quoll's population to decline. This has led to the northern quoll to die off, and they are vulnerable to extinction. What is being done to help the northern quoll from going extinct? ORC protects 3 populations of the northern quoll and their habitat on a number of northern sanctuaries. ORC works to reduce the impact of cat predation